rotation because of they understand what the opponent's trying to do.
Yeah, I'm going to disagree. I think they're going to go crazy at each other because they know too much about each other, right? I think it's going to be the opposite. It's like, I know that you like to do these type of things like that. DPing people, they don't care. They don't care. Let's go, Julio and Kelvin. This set, I'm expecting a lot.
Why do I forget that these guys like to be aggressive? You're right. You're absolutely right.
Maybe they cower in front of the Manny Crack Fiend, but here we are. Julio on his defense, trying to get out of there, but is trapped by the poison ball.
Another uppercut. There's no fear in that.
Yeah, this is a high-speed game. He doesn't punish the run like we saw Julio's run get punished so often. Nice anti-air. He's able to combo into that. Trying to equip in the setup. Using those crazy, dirty hands.
Those hands are very creepy. They bother me.
I don't like him as much either. Let's see if Julio is able to close this out. He has the corner position, gets punished. Oh! He's unable to get him charged to punish for that because it's kind of hard to do that.
Very nice whiff bait at the very end there. With that throw, punishes it. Julio with that first round. He ends up Julio's treating his uppercut as if he still has invincibility.
Yeah. Kelvin pushed forward. And honestly, it felt like Kelvin was going to win that round, but Julio came out just fine. Let's see what setup we have here against Fang. He tries to jump, he just throws him.
Oh, nice reversal right there to try and stop that pressure from Kelvin Gion. Oh, big mistake. Now he's in the corner.
And this is where we see a lot of work being done by Kelvin to hold the opponents in place, poison them, and also just control them in general.
+2 again. Plus.
And that's the game. The game is addition. And so Kelvin should be able to control his opponent so long as he stays positive. Goes for the empty jump again. I'm surprised by that because last time he was back thrown out of it, but Julio was still persistent doing that. Oh, big punish coming from Kelvin here.
And that was the one time he was trying to challenge that little wall of his, and he got crush countered as a result. Get back to the corner here. Oh, nice jump in to try and stop that pressure. He's getting something started here. Oh, that was not a good assault. Not assault, if anything.
Yeah, and then we have Julio pressing forward again. He tries to go for the pressure, but he's unable to. This is a big situation.
What? That was weird. That was very cool.
Oh, no. Big guess.
Yeah,
big loss.
These guys are going nuts.
Kelvin's up 1-0 against Julio.
It's a total disregard for not each other, a total disregard for safety. Safety is not the.
I mean, again, when you know somebody, you used to live with them, right? You used to spar with them all the time.
Yeah.
You know what they like to eat for breakfast. In fact, if I remember correctly, I think that Kelvin has made breakfast for Julio before.
With salty tears?
No, and now he's serving lunch and dinner. So maybe Julio can fight back. Maybe Julio says, I don't need you to eat anymore.
So maybe the seasoning is just with salty tears, but the dish is a loss.
Yeah.
I see where you're going with that.
I see it.
I see you.
You see it. So Kelvin again, this is exactly where Fang does really well, except for when he gets jumped in on, but he switches sides again. Kelvin able to control this corner.
Yeah, this is kind of the story so far. A lot of corner control. And right after that first round, when Julio was able to take it, Kelvin just controlling the corner.
I really like that because that covers for that DP read that Julio's had.
Yeah.
Julio's seen the issue that he was negative, but he's punished him almost every single time. Oh, a mispunish by Kelvin here. Julio might still have some breathing room.
Wow, just all that +2 pressure. There's nothing he can do. He can't
do anything, and he falls for it again. Julio is falling for that now 3 times from the corner, looking for a DP, getting hit by the poison balls. It's on purpose.
I feel like he needs to have a different answer. He really wants to not only get damage, but actually get position, because every time he gets damage, he loses position.
Yeah, Kelvin, a tactical genius here, pushing him back to the corner again. Oh, the Stantec gets punished.
Wow.
Yeah, and here we go. That's that roommate knowledge. I know what socks you wear in the morning. Okay, here we go. Nice. Baits the Stantec again.
That was much more reminiscent of that first round that Julio had. Ran with that momentum, finishes it off with another whiff bait.
Yeah, and this is really showing how Ken is played, wherein a lot of pressure can lead to a lot of situations. while when we see Fang winning, it's mostly corner control.
Oh my goodness! Again with a big block, big corner. I mean, sorry, big mix-up.
We have Kelvin still in control, poisoning his opponent, holding him back. Another DP getting punished hard, and we're one situation away from stun. Oh, it's all Kelvin's game. We might be going straight to 2-0.
That is 2-0, and that's just Julio is getting the rounds, but every time he gets those rounds, he has to start up with that momentum. He has to start up with the sequence. When he doesn't get a sequence, every single one of his options, especially the ones where he gets the damage, ends up being muted. It doesn't matter. So I wonder what Julio has as an answer here, because
well, yeah, I mean, we're looking at a lot of the things Julio has done have pretty kind of been his own fault, right? He did the DPs in those spaces where he's unable to protect himself from the poison balls. He's been doing wake-up DPs or DPs in neutral that have worked or haven't worked, and the ones that haven't worked have cost him rounds.
So, yeah, that's a lot. And again, that's the other
Here's
one.
something that's not working again for Julio. One step away from getting poisoned.
Right, so
Escape.
trying to jump.
Oh, poisoned again.
Yeah, that's all this is. The only time he has to challenge is he has to guess and commit to when he actually does the cancel to the counter crouch.
Calvin really has this under control. Julio trying to fight back.
Yeah, looking so bad for Julio right now. Not looking hot at all.
There haven't been too many situations where Julio was ahead of his opponent. It's been mostly a battle in neutral.
And it's interesting because he hasn't Julio, when he plays against other players, he tends to go for a lot more throws. In this particular case, he's not really going for a lot of throws.
Not too many. And mostly because he just hasn't been there, right? He's been at this mid-screen range. Fang suffers up close.
Yeah, absolutely. That attempt didn't work out either.
Nice DP, just takes it YOLO. Julio wants to win his own way. He's trying to push his will onto his opponent.
Oh, there's a big crush counter.
Goes for a setup. Nice. Kelvin's able to block that. Nice, great choice there instead of doing the DPs in neutral there.
A little bit more slow play coming out of Julio, and there's actually some success.
Yeah, he needs to focus on those situations where he was able to pressure Kelvin, and most of them have been with stand tech baits and neutral punishes.
Nice escape from the corner. Unfortunately, he's going to need another combo. Oh my goodness, this is not looking good. That's right there from Julio.
Oh man, this is so stressful. We're almost at back against the wall. Julio, what are you gonna do? No!
Well, he clearly EX uppercuts.
Clearly.
He clearly gets crush counter.
Clearly.
And he clearly gets 3-0'd.
What a difficult time for Julio, getting 3-0'd by Fang. Some people have forgot that Fang is in the game.
Yeah.
And when we started seeing him on